Hey guys, Metal Viking 82 here. And apparently I was wrong. I forgot to, because see, I've been going through, when I get ready to make these videos, to kind of prepare for them, I kind of box everything that I want to show up. So then when I actually get around to making these videos, I bring them down, and then I sort the box out, get them stacked up so I have easier for me to deal with. And yeah, like a dumbass, I forgot to look in the last box. So yes, we still have a little bit more as far as power metal, traditional metal go. And I've even got a little bit of kind of proggy stuff in here, which is not exactly one of my favorite genres to listen to, but I do enjoy some. But anyway, first little stack is, well, not little, it's actually a huge ass stack, but is all going to be, this should actually be the last of the traditional power, stuff like that. And then the rest is all going to be thrash. I promise. I promise. Well, I better not promise because, no, my luck, the next bit I find, I'm going to find more. But anyway, getting started. First up, we have Alter Bridge Fortress. I don't know. I really enjoy Miles Kennedy's voice, and I actually kind of enjoy that album. Enforcer, Into the Night, Diamonds. Then we have Witchfind with The Awakening. Really badass cover, I gotta say. Then we have Torment with Tormentation. Then we have The Ocean with Pelagial. 2-disc edition. Really cool band, I gotta say. Then I got this at work. Rush, 5 classic albums. Features, if I can turn it the right way, Signals, A Farewell to Kings, 2112, Fly By Night, and Moving Pictures. And I also have Vapor Trails as well. Rush is a band that I'm kind of slowly getting into. Dream Theater, Change of Seasons. This band I did not listen to for a while until one of the last ones that I'll be showing here shortly. Images and Words. Awake. Then we have the live scenes from New York with the original cover that has been since taken away and replaced. And actually, I not only have this, which is in this little double case, but I also have a Digipack edition that I bought somewhere, and I still have that sealed, and I've got it hanging up on my, kind of displayed up on my wall, which is pretty cool to have. And I also have, I think that one's called Train of Thought, and yeah, I've got that autographed. A friend of mine was going to one of their concerts, so I sent him the booklet, and he got it autographed for me because he had backstage passes, and sent it back to me. So I've got that hanging on my wall, so whenever I eventually get around to doing a room tour, you'll see that. And this is actually the one right here that actually got me to listen to the band again, because for a while I have not listened to them. A Dramatic Turn of Events, really good album, as is this one right here. They're self-titled. I mean, great stuff. Like I said, those actually got me to start listening to the band again. This is World War III, When God Turned Away. Legacy of Disorder, Last Man Standing. Steel Aggressor, Morning Star, Total Eclipse. I picked this up because one of the guys that was in Phantom Witch, who I mentioned in my Indiana metal band video, this is his new band, and I actually ran into him at Half Price Books, and he told me about this, and I just happened to come across this in another store, and I picked it up. Pretty good, though. In my opinion, I think some of the songs could stand to be a little bit shorter, because he has some pretty lengthy songs on there. Holy Grail, Crisis in Utopia. Iced Earth, The Dark Saga, which I don't know if you can see it, is actually autographed by, looks like, John Schaefer, and I do believe Matt Barlow signed it. Yeah, I think Matt signed this as well, and there's one other signature on here I can't really make out. Back when we had a local CD store, I found that in there, and I could not believe it, and they didn't even realize it was signed, which I didn't realize it was signed either until I got it out to the car and started to listen to it. Days of Purgatory. Something Wicked, This Way Comes. Love this album. Watching Over Me, Melancholy, Holy Martyr. How can you not like those songs? Alive in Athens. This is a Horror Show. The Reckoning EP. The Glorious Burden. I really enjoy this album. Even though I'm not the hugest fan of Ripper Owens, really, as far as being a vocalist, he did an amazing job on this album. Yeah, a lot of people hate this because it's, you know, so patriotic and everything, but I really enjoy this album. I don't care what anybody says. Overture of the Wicked EP. Then we have Framing Armageddon, Something Wicked, Part 1. This is the I Walk Among You EP, or single, however you want to look at it. The Crucible of Man, Something Wicked, Part 2. Dystopia. And Live in Ancient Kurion, another really good live album. And then we have Sons of Liberty, Brush Fires of the Mind, another John Schaefer project. Now we're getting, after these two, into the thrash and that, like I promised. I have no idea how these ended up in this box with these. I don't know. I must not have been paying attention. Nightingale, I, and Nemec, Mechanical Spin Phenomena. Alright. Let's get some thrash going here. Testament, The Legacy, The New Order, Practice What You Preach, Souls of Black. This is The Ritual, Return to the Apocalyptic City. One of my all-time favorite ones from them. Low, love this album. Dogface Gods, great song in my opinion. Demonic, I know a lot of people don't like this because they tried to make a death metal album, but I don't know. I kind of like it. I enjoy it. The Gathering, The Formation of Damnation, and the last one that I have, Dark Roots of Earth. This is Panzer, Send Them All to Hell. Not really thrilled with that. I'm probably going to end up getting rid of that at some point. Merciless Death, Evil in the Night. And their follow-up, Realm of Terror. Haven't heard much from these guys in a while. I don't even know if they're still together. And we have Warbringer with War Without End. Waking into Nightmares. Sorry. Seems I'm getting tongue-tied a lot today. And Worlds Torn Asunder. And these guys are just fucking amazing. Hatchet, Awaiting Evil. This is a solid album in my opinion. And then we have Dawn of the End, which is not too bad. I mean, I kind of prefer the first one more. Another classic band here. Overkill with Taking Over. Under the Influence. The Years of Decay. Excuse me. I Hear Black. I found this at a flea market, of all places, for $2. We have WFO, or Wide Fucking Open. And this is actually my very first Overkill album. And songs like It Lives. Actually, It Lives was probably the song that really got me to listen to Overkill, just because I just love the way it sounds. But this is From the Underground and Below. Necro Shine. Immortalis. Ironbound. Wrecking Everything Live. We have I don't know how exactly to pronounce it. Relics 4. I don't know. They had to make a weird ass title for it. The Electric Age, and the latest one, White Devil Armory. All right. Now these are all original pressings because I waited until I found them in used stores like Half Price Books and FYE. I did not want the remastered version because I know they changed a lot of stuff. So this is Megadeth, Killing Is My Business and Business Is Good. Peace sells, but who's buying? So far, so good. So what? Rust in Peace. This is the Symphony of Destruction EP. And Countdown to Extinction. Euthanasia. Endgame. 13, which is actually the album that got me to get into more newer Megadeth. God damn. Because pretty much after Euthanasia, I kind of wrote them off and I didn't want to listen to anything because I was just like, eh. But I heard this and made me go back and check out some of the other stuff, and I really enjoyed it, though this next one is really, really bad. Super Collider. Yeah, I'm not big on that one. And we're going to end this part with some German thrash this time. Creator, Endless Pain, Terrible Certainty, Coma of Souls, though if you look at the spine, they misspelled souls. Extreme Aggression. This is Renewal. Yeah, I know we're getting into the iffy territory there. Live Creation. Violent Revolution, my very first Creator album. And then we have Enemy of God. Hordes of Chaos. 2-disc edition. And Phantom Antichrist again. 2-disc edition. And the last band. We have Sodom with In the Sign of Evil and Obsessed by Cruelty. Persecution Mania. Probably one of my all-time favorites. Agent Orange. Masquerade in Blood. And the album that actually got me into the band, M16. Love this album. Their cover of Surfing Bird is just fucking cool as hell. I love it. This is, I guess, yeah, just the self-titled. But yeah, what made me mad, though, is that I lost the slipcase to this. I don't know how I did, but I ended up losing the slipcase to it, and I was pretty upset over that. The Final Sign of Evil. We have In War and Pieces. 2-disc edition. And the last one that I have from them, Epitome of Torture, or Epitome, if you want to pronounce it just like Tom Angel Ripper does. So yeah, that's going to do it for this part. I'm going to keep on thrashing in this next part coming up. So thanks a lot for watching and subscribing, and until next time, stay brutal.